Loft 100 Studios, the Big Biz Show, our affiliates, and our hosts are not registered investment advisors or broker-dealers.
Our show hosts make no commitment that the purchase of securities or companies profiled or otherwise mentioned in our programming are suitable or advisable for any person, or that an investment in such securities will be profitable in general.
Given the nature of the company's profile and the lack of an active trading market for their securities, investing is highly speculative and carries a high degree of risk.
We profile selected publicly traded and privately held companies on our program.
Most of these companies that we profile have provided compensation to Loft 100 Studios and its host for profile coverage.
From time to time, we sell shares of the companies profiled in the open market that we receive as compensation for coverage of client companies, but never sell stock if we're speaking about, interviewing, or covering a public company who has paid compensation.
Specific questions and compensation can be obtained by contacting producer at sullyentgroup.com.
Listeners should verify all claims and conduct their own due diligence before investing in securities mentioned on this program. Investing in securities is speculative and carries a high degree of risk.
That's the hardest NDA.
We encourage our investors to invest carefully and read the investor information available at the website on the Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC at www.sec.gov and or the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, FINRA, at www.finra.org.
I just love how they bail when they hear the word FINRA and SEC. Big Biz Show rolls on, Loft 100 Studios. Hope you're having a great day. We certainly are. We work with some of the most talented people in the industry. Three right there, the Day Trader Trio. And then a bunch of the people, not counting myself, you saw in the disclaimer as we continue here, Sully and Costa. Didn't realize they had, Jess Spicoli down at the Hotel Del. Did you know the Hotel Del was the inspiration for The Wizard of Oz? Did you not know that? Okay, never heard of that. For Oz? That's exactly right. Really? The author of Wizard of Oz was living in Coronado at the time, and out of his office window, he could see the Hotel Del Coronado, and that is what Oz is based on. Look it up. I'm telling you. I'm not crappy. I'm not like setting you up. No. So Coronado at one point was full of little people and yellow roads. Yeah. Is Ardes here? Ardes Johnson, CEO. He's so busy. I'm going to pin him down. I'm making him go on the air another 3-4 months just because I haven't seen him for a month. I missed the guy.
He's busy with the energy. CEO NeoVolta, their ticker symbol is NEOV, and yeah, he's extremely busy.
Did you
making our lives easier?
Did you see the revenue picture that first of all, Ardes, good to see you, bud. Your revenue picture that you guys put out a couple weeks ago, well, that's pretty impressive, man. I mean, like year over year, 580% or something like that? I'm taking all the credit. It's from being on this show.
Definitely, you guys helped me find the yellow brick road. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
Oh, beautiful.
Hey, so this is the bane of existence for solar and for wind energy and so on and so forth. Specifically for solar is storage, right? And that was the big piece of this thing, to whereby countries like Germany led the really charge, no pun intended, with solar. And now, because of what you guys are doing with NeoVolta in terms of storage, it doesn't mean you have to have a sunny day to use solar energy. Talk about the whole picture.
Yeah, storage has come to a place where it really helps enable that self-consumption of solar. So you no longer have to depend on putting your solar back on the grid when it's shining and you're not using it. And then when the sun goes away, the clouds come over, you still have enough energy in your battery to supply your energy. It's a great combination. But the truth is even without the solar, storage has a lot of play, both residential and commercial applications, just to help arbitrage and reduce that peak demand and really support the grid as it's starting to get a little constrained.
I don't think a lot of people notice, and I've only think I mentioned this one time and all the times you've been on the air with us, is that you were director of America's sales and marketing for Tesla's energy products division.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, so when you transfer over to a company like this, going from, let's say, a game changer like Tesla at the time, are we seeing sort of your company being the best practices template for the rest of it? Because I look high and low and you and I've talked this off the air before. There's nobody else really doing this effectively like you guys are doing.
That's right. And to be honest with you, Tesla is sort of the tide that's lifting all ships, right? They've kind of led the way. I was there almost a decade ago when it was just the very beginnings of energy storage in the marketplace and trying to find its way, and understanding that and applying a lot of that experience that I had there, we're able to kind of take those best practices and multiply them here. And quite frankly, what Tesla does is they participate in all the markets, whether residential, C&I, or utility scale. And now that's what NeoVolta is doing. You know, we just recently announced that we're bringing a factory to Georgia where we'll be doing energy storage, C&I, and utility scale applications to go along with our residential applications as well. And we'll be one of the few players in the market, if not the only one besides Tesla, that's able to do all three of those applications.
Ardes Johnson is the CEO of NeoVolta, ticker symbol NEOV. Ardes, I remember as a kid, our first VCR, I think, weighed about 40 pounds and was this big.
What about your first microwave?
Same thing.
What about your first calculator was as big as your iPad?
Exactly.
Right? And it cost $700.
Yeah, and now technology, it's right here on my watch. I'm assuming the same thing with the physical equipment that you are dealing with. Is it just light years ahead of where it was when we started?
Oh, it really is. And quite frankly, the technology is only accelerating faster. And at the end of the day, we look at it as we have a pretty compact device, especially for the residential application. And
okay.
There's technology out there to cut the size in half and to do twice the amount of capacity on it. So it's there. It's really about commercializing, and we work across all industries, whether it's stationary storage, which we work in, or the electric vehicle industry, or defense, or whatever. These are driving battery technologies to be much better than they ever were.
Ardes Johnson, CEO, NeoVolta, ticker symbol NEOV. Ardes, always great to visit with you, my friend. We got to get you in studio. Sully's right on that.
We had you one time. We trapped you one time. Next time you're in San Diego, even if you're not in studio, I want to catch up with you.
Absolutely. All right, that will do it for this edition of the Big Biz Show. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here for the ride. We'll see you next time.